I remember I was pastoring when I first started youth pastoring. Within the first year, I had a youth student that was 17, and she came to me and she said, "Hey, I think I need counseling. I think I need to talk to someone." And I said, "Okay, well, what about?" She said, "Well, when I was 12, my dad would consistently rape me, and I got pregnant by him, and my mom was the one who took me to the abortion clinic to have the abortion." And she says, "I don't think I'm okay." And you know, in seminary, they don't teach you what to do in your first year as a youth pastor to even say to someone how to process that. And obviously over years we did help her process, but she still struggled and things like that. And her being a young adult today now, are there any like just some like key things that you kind of first do with some of these individuals who are really struggling with trauma from things that have happened? You know, nowadays in America we'll label it like sexual assault, but I mean it's so much deeper than that, and it like that to me has even become just like a friendlier term to what it really is, which is just detestable, you know. In every way. What are there any like kind of key things you do to help someone process who a child or anyone that when they come to you, or is there like a 3-step thing that you do or 4-step thing or anything like that?
Yes, we do. Because we work with children in that, and sometimes a child, you can't, God created our mind in such a beautiful way that sometimes it will, if it can't handle it so that you don't go crazy, it'll block out some things, and you'll kind of block out, and then it'll release it when you can handle it. So if you try to tap into that trauma before they're able to process it, instead of it naturally processing, then that, you know, that's different. So what we do so when they first come through our rescue home and our safe home and our doors, we teach them safe touch. So first we have to teach them we're the good guys, not the bad guys, because everybody in their life that was supposed to be good has been bad. So they don't know that they can trust us. So one for them over there, we teach them we're the good guys, we're not the bad guys, and they have to just see that over and over, right? But one thing we teach them is safe touch. Like, this is your body, these are your rights. Like, what happened to you is not your shame, it's they did something wrong to you. Like, this, it's not because you did anything, it's not because you welcomed it and you opened it or you acted a certain way. It is not your fault. You know, when somebody pushes their boundary over you, it is not, and we take away the shame from them, that they don't carry that shame on them anymore. We try to show them that they are not, they're not the one to blame for this. It's so important with kids that that person, whoever did that, that was the offender, that was the one. So that was the first thing. And we do safe touch, but we for children, it's called play therapy, and we do play therapy and art therapy. And so if they can't verbally or aren't ready to verbally process, they color and they start doing it, and then they start drawing scenes, or they start drawing things of their life and different stuff. And so we can see through their colors, and you know, and different, oh, this is my mom, this is my mom's boyfriend, oh, this is me, you know. And so they color and they'll tell us, and then we also give them dolls, and they play out like different things with dolls. And so show us what a typical family night is, show us what your, you know, typical time is, show us when you're at the house with your mom, show us what, and then so they'll just start acting out with dolls, and then we can tell. So we do therapy like that. In America, you guys you have way more resources than we do. There's so much people that specialize in child trauma therapy, or even other ones, good ones, and I know you guys, as you know those people. So we so that's what the thing is, we do in a Christian way, with not just like psychology, we put on medicine, different stuff. I'm not, you know, but because that's a go-to in Thailand. It's okay, let's process with them if they need different stuff, okay, but let's process with them what has happened. So we give them those tools of processing, if that makes sense. So therapy for children, play, or art therapy for children, safe touch. Now, what are the rules now? You know, the rules are, if anybody ever tries to touch you there or do this, this is what you do. This is your rights. We give them back their dignity. We give them back their voice. We give them back their, basically, the way they feel, you know, their security in that. And we try to teach them they're not, you know, they're not at blame. We give them back. We take away the shame from them. So those are more the steps that we do. Those are our first steps as soon as they come in. Safe touch, play therapy, art therapy, getting them, and then with them we walk through them from 3 months to a year to where they can transition to their forever family on the promised land. So those are our steps with children. So for me here, I could see where you guys do have a lot of Christian therapy. You do have a lot of mentorship. You do have a lot of people walking through that process in that and taking away that shame from them and really restoring their dignity.